Slow down and take a moment to enjoy this unfiltered, German-style Pilsner from the brewers at Fort George. A time-honored blend of Pilsner malt lays down a soft and bready, almost honey-like bed. The Meadow blooms in a flowery bouquet of herbal spice and noble hops. A light, sunny yellow disposition and a fluffy white head refresh the spirit. Wander down if you can. You're always welcome to join us in the Meadow. So that's the setup for this beer.
Thank you, Jim Nance. I don't know if you want to go patriotic music in the background for that one. You know, find some what's that shit called? No, I can't remember. Non-domain shit. You know what I mean?
No.
You know what I mean?
Non-copyrighted.
Yeah, it's public domain. That's what it's called.
Creative Commons.
Either that or like some fucking Golf Masters music in the background, which is why I called you Jim Nance.
I thought that was a fitting description for this beer that I've never tasted before, so I decided to read that.
Sure.
Welcome to Two Beards Podcast, where, we drink beer and talk about it a little bit. We're drinking the Meadow from Fort George, which is an unfiltered Pilsner.
German Pilsner.
Yes, German Pilsner, specifically.
Yeah, there's a difference, and I can smell it.
So
cool
yeah.
can.
Yeah, no, I really like the can.
Yeah.
That's what brought my eye.
Sure.
And then I looked at it, and I was like, oh, unfiltered German Pilsner.
Could go either way. I think, honestly, all of our time at E9 has been preparing us for this moment. So...
it can't be worse than
no,
Candy
Unicorn Boy, probably not.
Tax City Lager, or one of those. So
I can't imagine that it is.
But I'm excited. I like Fort George, so
yeah, I typically like them too. I feel like it's funny because I feel like you'd remember more than I would. I had something from them recently at Parkway, and I can't remember what it was.
I don't know.
Or maybe
the Vortex IPA. I do like that one.
Maybe it was at Hank's. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Well, I don't know. You had the Idaho beer at Hank's. I remember that.
Oh yeah, that
was tasty.
It was very good. I really enjoyed that.
But yeah, I don't remember.
Who made that? God damn it. We're really good at beering.
Well, the funny thing is, we went back, Elizabeth and I went back to Hank's after we had all went there.
For the record, that's why all this started, so I would remember this shit. But here we are.
Yeah, but
so anyways,
we didn't podcast the beer.
I know.
Now every time we drink beer, it's it doesn't matter if it's not recorded.
But no, I just mean
yes, originally the list and I know. But then I'm just saying, once the recording started, then we just let it all go out the window.
So we went back to Hank's.
And I said, Elizabeth, since you have to order at the bar, you go get the drinks because you don't know what you want.
Yep.
And I do know what I want. I want the Idaho hopped beer. She's like, well, they know what that is, and I'm like, they should. They didn't know what it was.
Oh God.
No, actually, she came back and said they don't have that.
Okay.
So she got me some other beer.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, great.
See where this is going already.
Went back. I was like, this time I'll get the drinks for us.
Yep. That's where I thought this was going.
I will take that Idaho hopped beer right there. Bartender's like, okay.
So when Elizabeth said they don't have it, she did, instead of saying, hello, bartender, could I get that Idaho beer, the Idaho 7 beer? She went, I guess they don't have it.
I don't know. I think she asked.
Really?
But
she just got a different person that was stupider?
No, it was the same person. Because he's the only bartender. I don't know.
What the fuck?
Because it's called Idaho something.
Yeah, right.
It's the beer name is it's a smash beer, single malt and single hop. And so it's called Idaho something. And yeah, they I don't know. Maybe they temporarily didn't have it.
I don't.
5 minutes later.
That. I don't believe that. Did I spell Idaho correctly? Yeah.
Yeah, you spell it Idaho.
Correct. Awesome beer name. Double Idaho 7. That's cool.
Should have called it Double Idaho 14.
True.
I just don't think you're going to find it. So,
Sawtooth? No.
no, certainly not. Anyways, this beer is 4.9%.
Yeah.
Made with, I remembered this and then I forgot. Pilsner malt. Shit malt.
Oh. What's the shit malt? Oh. True.
Global yeast. I don't know if that's an actual type or if that's just like a general
Yeast you can find on the globe.
I don't. Yeah, it's kind of a weird and very arrogant name if that's.
Hear me out.
Name.
Maybe when they're making the beer, every time they spin the globe and wherever their finger lands, they pick a yeast from that region.
Could be. Could be. Czech Saz, Burley, and Saphir hops. I don't know. I'm not going to pronounce any of those.
So
correctly.
It's German style. I don't know if we'd said that before.
Yeah. So they have German hops. And I don't speak German.
No, me neither.
Not yet.
No.
Maybe one day.
I don't think ever. God fucking damn it, is really going to bother me. Does Hanks?
Probably not.
But maybe? I'm sorry, everybody. This is just, I am on this right now.
Yeah, a little too much.
I know.
Honestly.
I know.
Those Sierra Nevadas? Single hop Idaho 7?
No, it wasn't Sierra Nevada.
Damn it.
Yeah. It was a brewery that I know. Because I was like, oh. I know who it was.
That was a bit much.
Stoop.
Was it?
It was
I
Stoop.
think you're right.
Because I literally saw that and I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, what do you got from Stoop?
Yeah, we love Stoop.
Yeah, exactly. And they're like, oh, Idaho 7. And I was like, I'll take it. It very well is that probably Idaho 7 IPA.
I think it's the second one.
Yep.
Idaho 7 IPA from Stoop.
Yeah, almost positive. Man, to get that fresh hop would be sick.
But like I said, the Idaho 7 is in the name.
Yeah,
It is literally Idaho
it's
7
the name.
IPA.
Yeah,
We don't have that.
interesting.
But like, what's that?
What's that? Exactly. God damn it. Where are they from? Is it Oregon or Washington? It's Washington, right?
Stoop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Seattle-ish area?
Yeah.
Yeah. I really want to go there.
Well, I was like, are you talking about this beer or Stoop? I wasn't sure.
Sorry. No.
Fort George is in Oregon.
Yeah, I knew that.
But yeah, Stoop is in Seattle area.
Okay.
What do you think of this beer?
It's not terrible. It definitely is, that German style kind of breadiness going on with it.
You don't need to smell it.
No, I don't.
Just letting you know.
Thank you.
It's very
Smelly.
earth.
I like earth.
Yeah, it smells earthy.
Like earth butt.
Not earth butt, just earth and dirt and some wheat chaff and some dried hops. Just kind of earthy.
Yeah. Taste of that one.
Yeah.
It's like when you think earthy and you're like, oh, it's nice. But then it's like, yeah, but have you ever ate dirt? Like, that's what you're smelling here.
Yeah. It's not like a pleasing earthy. It's just very like,
You ever grab a leaf off of a tree and just start eating it? Yeah.
like a hot children's playground. Just like rocks and dirt and
Yeah. That kind of
kid
earth.
feet.
Ugh.
Yeah, not great.
No.
Smells a lot better. So
Tastes is a lot better.
yeah,
Yeah.
Whatever. Same thing. And the smell really threw me off, man. I'm
Sure. No, you
fucked now.
No, it smells weird. It smells earth, and taste wise it's got a nice like a hoppy profile to it, and it's pretty crisp.
Tasting it after I smelled earth, though,
Sure. Kind of ruins it for you.
it's a different experience to be sure.
Not a welcome one either.
No,
Oh,
no.
all right.
They describe this as soft, bready, honey-like flavor to their mouthfeel.
Mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No, just flavor. I kind of got that. I was like, it's not like harsh sour bread.
No.
Like a nice honey wheat bread. But then after smelling earth, a lot of bitterness has been added.
Yeah, bitterness, fruitiness, the honey, the smooth honey tones kind of melt away.
Yeah. They also describe the hops as herbal and spicy.
I could see herbal. Spicy. Having a hard time with that one personally.
You want to add some red pepper flakes to your beer?
Not particularly.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Yeah. Ain't getting any salt and pepper either.
No.
So, I don't know. No cinnamon spice, nothing.
Nutmeg.
No
Anise.
nutmeg. I don't know. You know what that means?
That's like the black licorice type flavor.
Oh, hate that shit. No. Well, that's spice.
Yes.
Maybe.
Star anise.
It was pronounced anus.
Yeah.
Okay. Black licorice or no?
You know, I wasn't tasting for spice at that point.
Fuck. All right. Try.
I was just thirsty.
Give me some black licorice. Let me see.
Give you
happens.
some?
Well, no, I don't. I hate it. It's disgusting. I don't
Okay.
want any of that. Yeah.
I don't have any black licorice, but I do have absinthe. So, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. No. Give it a drink and let me know with that in mind if that's coming up at all, because I was a little unsure on my last one, but even though I wasn't tasting for it either.
Not really.
No. Okay.
But now that I'm like really trying to like get into those hops, I'm like, okay, maybe like a little bit of a peppery kind of. I can see it.
Yeah, well, is it the pepperiness or is it like just the bitterness paired with the breadiness?
I don't know.
So
I couldn't tell you.
Hard to say. This is just where we're at right now.
Yeah, but we're not.
When the beer's almost gone, it's not bad beer.
No, by no means is it bad. We're just not German beer connoisseurs. We're very much American.
Yeah, I was gonna say. In fact, I'm barely German as it is. So
Yeah, I'm probably. Well, I actually have no idea.
could be.
Yeah, I'm a mutt.
Yeah, they're dirty over
That's
there.
Primarily Italian, so.
They're right around there.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
general
sure.
area. So
Just a hop, skip away.
yeah,
Yeah, no, this isn't too bad though. I don't hate it. This is kind of stuff that I would like to get into more because I feel like flavor wise, it kind of borders more on like the original styles of beer. And so personally, I just feel like that's kind of cool to be able to experience stuff like that. But
yeah, I think this and because like there's two different ways. You have like these style of beers, and then you have your darker like ales and your strong ales and stuff that tend to be like very bready. And I typically, if I go to a German place, I try to go for the pilsners because I feel like that's usually like the safest option.
absolutely.
Ales are wide range, so you can get an
yeah.
ale you like, but you can also get like a super dark brown ale, and they don't describe it anything else other than ale, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
But yeah, I think like this, and I would also like to taste. I don't know if these are anywhere near the same ballpark, but you know, same kind of family in my mind. Mead, I mean, different base, obviously, but like similar like vibe. I think.
Never had mead. I've always really wanted to try it.
I think it's hard to get like proper mead.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like mead, and I mean, same thing with classic styles of beers. Use like a lot of, or didn't use like a lot of hops necessarily. Like they use other bittering agents, other wild yeasts and stuff. So it's kind of dependent on seasonally what's around and you know where it was made at and stuff like that. So
yeah, absolutely. Did you know? I felt like this was kind of a thing that people were like getting off about for a while, that one of the brothers from the kid show Sweet Life of Zach and Cody,
yeah,
he owns a meadery.
I did know that.
Whatever that's called, a mead place.
I think meadery. I think that's right.
Yeah. So I was like, what a weird fucking thing that, but hey, if you're into it, that's cool. Good for you. So
yeah, it's weird because it's weird how those stories get so popular, yet that culture doesn't really exist. Like you have him, you have like Daniel Radcliffe, where they just like make a bunch of money.
Yeah.
And they're like, I just kind of want to do the things I like to do now.
Yeah. And fully support that. Love that for them. Like that's like, a lot of respect for those types of guys. Like, yeah, super cool.
So I hope he's successful and he's enjoying it.
Yeah.
Good for him.
I just can't hear that. Can't hear that inflection or with it. All right.
Great for you, man. Hope to break the cycle.
God damn it.
But yeah, Pilsners at German places, often safest beer for like people who like our style of beer.
Yeah.
They do also like this beer would taste nice with, you know, charcuterie, mustardy, cheesy style plates, or, you know, the top tier of German foods, the pretzel.
Yeah. I don't take this out of context, but I would fuck with a sausage with this beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge German sausage fan.
Sure.
It's the Italian in me, I think. I like my spicy,
spicy
sausages. Theirs are typically kind of bland.
Yeah. And usually best paired with sauerkraut or horseradish.
Neither of which I'm huge.
Very much a horseradish guy. My grandma is insanely Polish, and so she would always go to Polish Martin like for holidays and get like a Polish sausage and cook that up, and goddamn, that's the fucking shit right there. IMO. So looking up one of the hops here, Saphir? I don't know how the fuck you say it, but it's a relatively
Sapphire.
Yes, newer varietal released in 2002. But apparently it's bred from its two other parents that are stupid German. So
yeah, like unpronounceable German.
Yeah, at least one of them that I'm seeing here. I don't see the other one. Or no, I'm sorry. That's just where it was bred. Just kidding. Hul, Zemini. I don't know.
Yeah, you nailed one of those pronunciations.
Probably. Yeah, it's weird that they don't say what its parents are. But
well, you really
lied to you guys there.
Brought us on a journey and then just kind of left us.
Kicked in the ass. See you later. Yeah. Well, I was curious. I want to look at the other two as well. Burley and Czech Saaz. But
Czech says.
Is that? I think I've heard that song before. Czech says. I think that's. Yeah. I think I've heard
Sounds
that.
right.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure that they're also. I mean, Czech Republic, whatever. It's all right in that fucking area too, and I'm sure this beer is just fucking German up and down and sideways as well. But so yeah, I don't know. I just think it's cool to try different beers of this sort. Kind of getting more to the roots of beer. I felt that way about living in LA area too.
Like you never had beer until you've had beer in
LA. Not beer. Talking about skateboarding, where there's like so much history of that sport. It was like birthed there basically.
You've never been skateboarding until you skateboarded in
but LA. There's a little bit of truth to that. Yeah, I don't know. Just like experiencing something close to its original intent. I just feel like it's kind of cool since we're like so far away from most things' origins these days.
Like coffee in the Northwest.
Right. Exactly.
What do we have here? Salmon.
Well, Starbucks invented it, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. History serves correctly. There's a small shop that opened up in Pike's Place Market called Starbucks. And
who's Pike?
They lit a bean on fire for a little bit.
Yeah, for a while.
Just slowly, some slow heat, and just decided to put some water through it, and the rest is history. Now, and then coffee was born.
Now you can get it in a milkshake.
No, that's just Starbucks.
Oh, right. Sorry.
It's first.
Well, they invented it, so.
Well, the first thing they invented was the whipped Frappuccino.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was how it was first served.
That makes sense. Yeah. It's its original intent.
Uh-huh.
Wow. So much history.
Uh-huh.
That's impressive.
That's what you're here for, history.
I love Pike's Place.
Sorry, her story.
Sorry, what?
Because we're in like Seattle, so it's her story.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Or their story, or
they story.
They story.
Yeah. Try not to offend here. That's all.
Yeah. Never.
Wouldn't dare.
Never.
Oh, shit, fuck.
Never have offended anyone ever.
Never offended anybody ever. Oh, shit, fuck.
Way to just alienate everyone that listens to us. First time profanity's ever been used on the show.
You're right, my bad.
Shit, fuck.
Oh, shit, fuck. I was like, why do people care if children swear? You know, what is swearing? And I ask that, not so much as a question that I really want to know the answer to, because I know the answer to it. It's rhetorical. But
is it?
Yeah, because swearing is nothing. It's just conveys emotion. It's just an exaggeration. So why can't kids swear? What's the big deal?
Well, I don't know.
I was really hoping for anything.
They don't know that you shouldn't make promises you can't keep.
Oh.
So until they, are old enough to be aware of the consequences of not holding to your word, shouldn't do it.
And then what about curse words? How about those?
Well, you see, they might not know they might not have the realization of consequence, cause and effect in cursing someone. In a fit of rage, for example, they might not understand the effects of that.
Yeah, like Avada Kedavra, like that's one, right? You don't want to do that on someone if that's just a load of consequences you're not ready for.
Exactly. So
expecto patronum. Come on.
Curse words should be avoided.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I don't think expecto patronum is a curse.
I really was hoping that you wouldn't know that because I know you've seen the Harry Potters, but you're not like a Harry Potter guy.
Oh, I am.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm totally a Harry Potter guy.
You're fucking with me.
Who isn't a Harry Potter guy?
You're
at the
fucking
end of the
with
day?
me.
No, I'm totally Harry
You actually no. You're fucking with me. Stop this.
Potter. No, I am.
You do like it
Yeah,
a lot.
totally.
That's where I don't believe you.
It's like,
God damn it.
top tier book for me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. So you don't love Harry Potter,
I do.
but you have seen them all.
No, I love them.
But you have seen them all.
I have seen and read all of the books.
You've read all the books too?
Yes.
Okay.
Avid fan.
Which one do you like better, the books or the movies?
Probably the movies.
Interesting.
Controversial opinion.
Yeah.
I don't really like J.K. Rowling's writing style very much.
Well, it's for young adults.
No, exactly.
And it's like
It's very meh.
that's pushing it, I think.
Yeah. No, I read them when I was a kid. I remember being like in
Yes.
second grade reading it.
Yeah,
So
they're
it's like
they're children's books.
it's not really something I want to go back and reread. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
no, thank you.
Very, very simplistic themes, and ideology. It's just your classic good versus evil. It's
I
for
remember
kids.
the Order of Phoenix being one of the most boring books I've ever read in my entire life.
Interesting.
Because it's like the first
not interesting.
200 pages, nothing happens.
Oh yeah, because they're just like at the fucking house,
They're just
doing
jerking off, yeah.
like because hiding for some reason.
No, it's so boring. I was just like,
Goblet of Fire was the same way because the first 100 pages is just Voldemort in that fucking house talking with his peeps.
I don't remember disliking Goblet of Fire though. Maybe I was just interested in the Voldemort scene.
Well, it was a good. I was just so confused. Like I was reading it, and I was like, "Who the fuck?" Because I don't think they really they honestly, that part of the writing for that section was pretty well done in my opinion. Because it's. I feel like as an adult, you'd have a better understanding of it. But when I was younger, I was like, I don't know who the fuck we're talking about right now. Like these people are talking in a room, and I don't know whose point of view we're viewing this at from right now. And it was very confusing.
What was your favorite book / movie?
Ooh, oh, boo, boo, boo. I think either 2, the Chambers of Secrets, or 6, which is the Half-Blood Prince, I think.
I really enjoyed the Half-Blood Prince.
That was great.
I loved it. Yeah.
I mean, first off, just providing empathy to Snape for the first time.
Yeah.
That was interesting. That was really cool. And then on top of that, all the shit they left out of the movies, or maybe I'm thinking of the 7th one. No, it was a 6 where Hagrid's brother, right? That was the 6th one, I think.
Sounds right.
I think so.
That's in the movies though.
Well, he was in the movies, but it was like a whole thing.
Going to the
Giants. Yeah, that part they completely left out. It's kind of odd.
A lot of people say Prisoner of Azkaban.
That one I thought was boring as shit.
I didn't really. Yeah,
It was boring as shit, but it was boring.
I don't really care for it.
Well, because all of a sudden you're just supposed to care about.
Sirius.
Yeah, and I'm like,
big reveal. Sirius isn't killer.
Yeah, I don't know.
I liked it better when he died. I thought that was cool.
Should have just stopped that story right there.
No, it's just. I think that's the first consequential death in Harry Potter, right?
Yeah.
The most emotional. So that's where shit gets real.
I think it was. I mean, aside from his parents, which is kind of just explained, not actually happening in real time of the story.
Was that the first one?
I think that was the first death in general. Or, yeah, yep. Because then the next one is Goblet of Fire. So, did anybody die in the Chamber of Secrets? Other than, I don't know.
But he doesn't die in 3. Goblet of Fire, Cedric Diggory dies.
You're right.
Then in 5, Sirius
dies. Oh. So nobody dies at all until the 4th
I think so.
book? That's crazy. Interesting.
Yeah, it sounds right.
That's right. Of course he didn't die because he was like talking to him in the fucking fireplaces and shit. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He dies when they're at the Ministry of Magic.
Yep.
Bellatrix Lestrange.
That part was cool.
Yeah.
But overall, not a great one.
I liked the movies. I thought all the movies were pretty well done.
I agree. I mean, and that's the thing that people are like, oh, the book is so much better. They left this out and this out and this out. And it's like, well, it's a movie, not a miniseries.
Yeah.
Per movie.
I get the hating on the Goblet of Fire. Because that's like a notable scene where Dumbledore breaks character from the book. I don't really care.
Where? What do you mean?
So, like, he yells at Harry, Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?
Yeah.
In the book, it's like Dumbledore calmly asks Harry if he put his, because, like, Dumbledore already knows.
Right.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's Dumbledore.
Right. He knows everything.
So, having...
He's gay god.
Yeah.
So
having him yell at Harry is, like, very, like, odd. But...
That's true. Yeah. I don't think it's too distracting.
Dramatic effect.
Exactly.
Who cares?
Yeah. Very believable. We had no idea you knew Dumbledore. So, good acting.
Should we rate?
Probably, yes.
The Meadow.
Rate the Meadow.
The Meadow.
I don't know. I like it. Can I help you? Oh, true. Is that really the can?
Yeah. It's making a lot of different noises.
Well, and over here, like, I don't know if it's off of your computer screen, but the acoustics for me are tweaking balls in my head.
Good for you.
Yeah, it's crazy, dog. It's crazy. Wow, what a fun can. Good job, Fort George.
Can't do it anymore.
Oh. Not as fun. Toilet. All right, this beer. How does it look? White yellow? Kind of bit unfiltered, but not really.
A little bit.
But not really.
Like a little bit.
But not really. Like, kind of.
See?
I don't got any floaties or anything even, so I don't know. I can see through it quite a bit.
Not really.
A bit.
A bit.
It's a bit, though.
It's a bit, though.
So, a bit. Kind of a bit. Yeah, that's fair. Smell? Please don't get this confused with earthy, because that's just not the case here.
No.
Smell is earth. That's it. That's nice. Now, Kith. Almost spilled your beer.
Please don't.
Yeah, it was almost. Oh, cool. Well, yep. Oh. Taste. We've kind of described this quite a bit already. It's very German. So bready. We both kind of agree. We're like a bit of honey. Don't fucking smell it because it's gonna get rid of that honey smoothness. That's for sure. Maybe spicy. We could see some things here and there, but nothing super driving this beer, I would say.
Yeah.
So, crisp, I would say, a bit bitter.
On the taste or the feel?
Yeah.
All right, crisp on the taste.
Okay.
Like an apple.
Yeah. Biting into a crisp bread.
Crisp loaf. How would you describe my bread I just made you?
Oof.
Got a bit of honey, Really just kind of crisp.
Yeah, I'm just getting a lot of crispness here from this bread.
Okay.
Is this a sour crisp? What type of bread is this?
Honey crisp.
A rye crisp, would you say?
Feel.
Pretty thin. Thin to medium. It's not super thick. Not like a hard medium. Yeah, it doesn't weigh a lot, that's for sure.
Skinny.
It's man, how do I phrase this? It's not sticky, but it's like, I don't know.
Dry.
There's a drying effect. You're at that.
Does it taste like sand to you?
It's not very coarse, no. And it's not getting everywhere either, not yet. It's come close a couple times for me.
Yeah, you don't know what dry means, so
Sure.
you've described wine as sand in your mouth, so
It is sometimes.
no,
It is.
really not.
What else do you think feel-wise?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. That's it.
Critiques. So many critiques.
I got a good critique.
Okay. Fantastic.
Smell better. Deodorant.
That would help. That
So-
would help. Absolutely.
That's my critique.
Thoughts? Pretzel. Enjoy with pretzel and sausage is what I would say. I personally think you throw some fucking horseradish on that sausage. This beer would go great with that. And Levi can compromise that mustard.
Yeah.
I mean, same.
I just didn't want to write out horseradish.
Sure,
And then
I
I
get it.
just feel like mustard is a little more universal than
Sure, that's fair.
horseradish.
No, that's fair.
I
Yeah.
feel like the horseradish thing is very you.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that.
Well,
Like a lot of people like
yeah,
horseradish. I'm just
but-
the general vibe.
Well, that helps incorporate it into the pretzel too.
Yeah.
So that's
And the
nice.
sausage.
Yeah.
People take mustard on their sausage.
They do. All
Okay. The moment you've all been waiting for.
True.
The rating. What are we going to give it?
Let me get that. Really was hoping I would have a number when I got to that part.
Did it
but
work?
No, it didn't work. You could try it. It didn't work for me though. Yeah, no, it didn't work. Man, I'm running out of ideas of how to pick a number here other than reading and thinking.
I mean, you could just random number generate it.
Yeah, that's
Pick
true.
a Siri, pick a number between 0 and 50.
Oof. I see what you're doing, but yeah, that takes some brain power personally.
Really? Because I just kind of said what to do.
Yeah. No, it wouldn't take any brain power at all. I don't know. I am gonna go with. Whoa.
Oh, you're not done?
No.
I thought.
Sorry,
I thought you were,
I know, right? It
you
was another
really-
one of those things. It was, I know.
You keep doing those things.
I know.
And
I know.
so-
I'm trying to hurry up.
well,
is what
let
it
me-
is.
I'll help you. I'll riff.
You'll riff my raff.
I'm a 3.8.
Wow. Okay.
You might think it's a little high,
Yeah.
but our rating scale is supposed to help
Correct.
make it a little bit more objective.
Yep. Go on.
So it's in the great category. I think it could be better with a better smell. The smell is not pleasant in
Mhm.
my not so humble opinion. Just don't like it. Other than that, I think like it's a pretty good Pilsner. I think in the right setting, it's probably really good, like at a German place, that kind of thing. And I don't think there's anything in the flavors that like I'm upset about necessarily. I would typically like things a little bit more hoppier, maybe a little less bready, but those are my 2 cents on a style of beer that I don't like particularly love. I think they're pretty good. And I think I do enjoy this. I do like it. So, yeah.
I'm going to go 3.5 good. And I am going to touch on the last part that you kind of talked about and go the other direction with it. So, although I agree that I would enjoy this far more if it was a little more hoppy, but surprise, surprise, I would probably enjoy most beers if they were a little bit more hoppy.
Never.
Yeah. So, for this style of beer, I think it just tastes, for lack of a better phrase, too new.
I don't know what that means.
Exactly. So I think it's, for this style of beer, I think it is too crisp. Too crisp.
Like you want a little more maltier, caramely kind of things going on.
Like you think of some of the American pilsners, like High Life or like a Rainier, which they have a little bit more body to them. I feel like this just lacks a little bit of body for the style of beer that it is. I like the hoppy, lighter, crisp flavors, but I think that's them kind of putting their own spin on things, which is cool. But I don't know. I think I would just like a little bit more body from this beer, really, is like my main concern with it. Again, if I were to enjoy it most, just throw a shit ton more hops in it. But I mean,
I just wouldn't describe High Life as a pilsner.
But like, it is.
I just.
Oh,
I don't,
okay.
I don't know. They would describe it as a pilsner either. Is my issue.
Are
here.
you sure about that though?
No.
Okay.
But like,
so I'm pretty sure.
That's good for you, but like,
Yeah.
it's not great for you either.
Okay. Did you look it up?
No.
Okay.
But I will.
I think you're going to get there faster than me because I am doing a stupid ass fucking way when I should probably just untapped it. And if it says lager, that's not good enough.
Well, I typed in High Life Pilsner.
Okay.
In Wikipedia, they say High Life is grouped under the Pilsner category of beer.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what High Life says.
Okay, so Miller High Life, also known as the Champagne of Beers, is a quintessentially classic American-style lager. To this day, Miller High Life continues to be faithfully brewed as a golden pilsner, utilizing light, stable Galena hops from the Pacific Northwest and a select combination of malted barley. So, pilsner?
A full-flavored, refreshing lager in a clear bottle.
Again,
That's how they
pilsner is a style of lager, so that's not good enough. I know you know.
I get it, but it is good enough.
Yeah, it's not good enough.
American lager category.
Yeah, so it's a pilsner.
I
mean,
but like, there's if they act like that's what I was saying. I was like, I don't think they call it a pilsner. Is all I'm saying.
Okay, is that on Miller's website or on the High Life website?
Yeah, High Life's website. Like if they said brewed as a pilsner,
right?
But here we are.
Whoa. This should be a lot easier than than this is proving to be. So on Wikipedia, it says beer was put in the market in 1903. Miller's oldest brand. High Life is grouped under the Pilsner category of beers and is 4.6 ABV. Blah 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 blah. So
I don't see Rainier being called a pilsner at all.
Okay.
So-
Rainier beer. The beer. Oh, well, that's awkward.
Do you think High Life is just embarrassed to call their beer a pilsner? Like I'm wondering like why you think it's not good enough for you.
No,
Like
I
get it if we're like this is an IPA
I think it's
and
easier.
someone calls it an ale.
I think it's easier for
Like,
people.
No, it's well,
I think more people are familiar with lager, the term lager, over a pilsner.
yeah, but like they could like say pilsner anywhere on their website.
No, I guess. Yeah, I think it's for the sake of branding. I don't know. Like, it's just people are more familiar with it. So, I don't know. I don't know, man. I read that it's brewed as a pilsner. As you read on their website, they don't specifically call it a pilsner, but it's like they just give it the broad term of lager. So I don't know. It's like fucking go to Sierra Nevada's website and just everything is just an ale. You know, like why can't you just fucking tell me what it is, right?
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah. Like, are you embarrassed to fucking call it an IPA? Like,
I think
what
they are.
Like, what the fuck? And I actually agree with that to an extent for them.
Sierra Nevada, Lagunitas.
No, yes, you're right. It's Lagunitas.
Yeah.
And I actually agree with that to an extent because I think when you see IPA, it turns people off because they're like, oh, I don't like IPAs. But like,
it's like the most popular beer style in America.
No, I don't know. There's no way. I bet you it's lager.
Well, I bet lager is the most purchased. I specifically said popular.
What is popularity gauged by?
Like engagement on like social media, internet search terms.
Okay, so it has more of a cult following, you're saying?
The amount of people brewing them. No, not so much a cult following, more just like just because like lagers are really accessible because they're cheap and known quantities. So popularity is different than
like you and I have probably bought more lagers than IPAs. Think about it. You're buying them in like 12 to 24 to 30 packs every time, you know, and IPAs are typically buying them in 6 packs.
I don't know that that's true, honestly.
Okay, but either way, it's probably a surprising amount of number of lagers.
Yeah, I think I would be surprised. But yeah.
So that goes to your point where it's like, I would definitely say that we like IPAs far more than lagers, but we've probably bought a surprisingly large amount of lagers.
Sure.
So I see your point. Fucking anyway.
3.5.
3.5. I think it's pretty good. I don't think it fits the style perfectly. I think they could do a little bit better there. And then personally,
yeah, it's true. You are the, arbiter of perfect style of German lager German lagers and pilsners. And you would know what is perfectly defined in that category, and this is not it.
Correct, which is exactly why I said to me. I did not lay out the blanket statement of, I just said to me. But sure, throw a shit ton fuck more hops in there, and I will probably like it more. Do that too. I don't give a fuck.
And wild yeasts.
Yeah, throw all the yeast and make sure it isn't trained. And put it in there. I don't want it to know a single trick. In fact, put fucking cider yeast. Does they use yeast in cider? I don't know. How does that work? Do they just let it sit because fruit ferments by itself?
I think so.
I have no idea.
I don't think they need to add yeast.
Or it just does it its own thing?
Ferments because the sugars and...
Weird.
I don't know.
Would beer ferment if you just leave it be?
No, I think you have to introduce something to it because it doesn't have...
You don't think like random shit in the air could interact with it?
I don't even know if it
I don't know how it works.
I don't even know if ciders have yeast. They could. I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
How about wine? Does that just sit there?
Dude, I don't know.
I don't know a lot of stuff.
I don't,
No, I don't. I just said that.
Science is a liar sometimes.
You don't say. True.
That's all I can say. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Anywho, this has been another thrilling episode of Two Beards podcast, where we've talked about German-style pilsners, what they're good with, and Harry Potter, who is a big fan of German-style beers.
Also, big fan of our podcast. It's crazy, right? Yeah, I bet you didn't know that.
And then we talked about Sweet Life, Zach and Cody, and how they are raging alcoholics now. At least one of them.
At least one of them.
And yeah, if you want to hear more thrilling content like that, you can like and subscribe. And
please also
watch our other videos, including our series Two Beards Pints, which releases every Sunday, and it's just us going to breweries and shit. So,
and surprisingly, we've been going to some different ones lately. So, I know, right? Crazy.
Other than that, see you guys next week.
Laters.